Yes guys, I'm back with another top 5. This week I'm going to go for top 5 chippies. Now this doesn't include Chineses because I've already done a top 5 Chineses. When I think of chippies, I'm thinking of mainly English sort of chippies, them sort of style, what serve predominantly fish and chips. So yeah, I have got a few what I've not been to or I have been to, and our experiences haven't been as good as what maybe other people think what get recommended a lot. So Andy's Chippy in Earth Cross, we went there a few times. So many people told me it's the best chippy in Tameside, but we never really rated it. We thought it was bang average, nothing special. Another one is Wheelers in Hyde. I've never got round to that one, but loads of other people tell me that's the best in Tameside. Let me know what you think. Do I need to get down there? And the other one, what's not in the top 5, what I think is worth a mention, is Oxford Street in Stalybridge. Again, it won Chip of the Year a couple of years ago in our group. And we went, we didn't rate it, did we, Leah?
Where's that?
That Oxford Street in Stalybridge.
It was actually inedible. I had to throw it in the bin.
It weren't good at all for some reason. It mixed all the chips, the peas, everything together. We just didn't rate it. We are open to giving it another go again, but it's a bit out of our way, and we've got a few what you'll see in the top 5 what we love, so who knows. But anyway, let's get stuck into my top 5. Number 5. So my number 5, yeah, I'm giving these the benefit of the doubt because we went, it was okay, but loads of people swear by it. It used to be my mum and dad's go-to. It's Renfrew's in Denton, yeah. We went once, and to be fair, given benefit of the doubt, it was when we lived in Ashton. So we went in rush hour, drove to Denton, back to Ashton. It took ages to come back and it weren't the best, but I don't know if that's because of the distance it travelled. Everyone else swears by the place, do you know what I mean? It's meant to be really good, so we are definitely going to give them another go soon because they're only around the corner from us as well. They do gluten-free as well, which is a massive benefit. So yeah, number 5, big up Renfrew's. And yeah, it is a bit of a thingy because there's not actually that many chippies in the area. So on another day, in another category, it probably wouldn't have been anywhere near me top 5. But it's just, you know, I've got more of a top 4 for this one. Leah's saying to me, how can you put that in your top 5? Because we didn't enjoy it that much. And I just said to her, because there's not that many English chippies to go off in Tameside. There's really not. I can't think of, it's a hard top 5 this.
It's Tameside then,
yeah, it's just Tameside, that's what I mean. So that's what I was just saying, like it, on another day, on another category, it'd be nowhere near the top 5. But yeah, the other 3, what I mentioned before, didn't make it, and I'd say Renfrew's is the best out of them. We're going to give them another go, but my top 4 is a lot better because my top 4 are like my highest rated. It's like the Champions League places. So anyway, in at number 4. Yeah, so my number 4 is Church Street Chippy in Duckingfield. Now, ever since I've been working in Duckingfield, which has been the last 2 years, when my boss gets us a Chippy Friday or we all get Chippy together, we always get Church Street Chippy. And you know what? It's never failed. It's absolutely spot on. Not the best fish and chips I've ever had. It's nothing show-stopping, but it does the job every time. And I can't believe how cheap it is as well. It's ridiculously cheap. The staff are dead friendly. And yeah, that's my number 4. Church Street Chippy, Duckingfield. My number 3. My number 3 is actually dropped down a place because last time I had it, it wasn't great. But every other time I've had it before that, it's been spot on. They do gluten-free as well. And they do lots of different variety of options, do you know what I mean? So it's the Chippy and Mosley. The only thing I didn't rate about there as well is the curry sauce. I feel like if they improve the curry sauce, they could be pushing for a number 1. But yeah, last time I didn't have it were great, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The other times I've always really enjoyed it. I really like that Chippy box they do. Can't remember how much it is. It's under 15 quid though. You get a fish, you get a sausage, you get a pie, portion of chips, curry sauce, mushy peas, and it's just like phenomenal value. You get a bit of everything, perfect sharer, and yeah, the staff have always been quite nice as well. So yeah, that's my number 3. Right, my number 2. My number 2 is what was our go-to when I lived in Ashton. Loads of people told me Andy's Chippy's the best, but we give it a go a few times and it never compared to this place. Waterloo Chippy, absolutely phenomenal. Every time we went in there, it was absolutely spot on. When it's open, it's like every other English chippy, barely ever open or just open certain hours. You've got to catch them at the right time, but they always cooked it fresh. They were never there on the side, you know what I mean? They cooked it for you, ready to order. I didn't mind a bit of a wait. Portions were big, reasonable prices. And yeah, there's only so much you can talk about fish and chips, isn't there? But just believe me, very good, highly rated, underrated Waterloo chippy in Ashton. Last but not least, my number one, head and shoulders above the rest for me. We're lucky it's our local, ever since we moved to Denton. They've also got one in Staley Bridge as well. It's the Greek chippy, aka crispy cod, whatever. In Denton it's crispy cod, Staley Bridge it's a Greek chippy. Just every time we have it, the fish is absolutely spot on. Chips are perfect, aren't they, Leah? Got a mint seasoning on there. Leah's a massive advocate for the Greek chippy. Advocate, is that how you say it? Right, I'll just say a massive fan. I'll stay in my lane and use them sort of words. But yeah, it's just another level. And the fish and chips is spot on. But as well as that, they do the gyros with the chippy chips. You can get doner meat, chicken in there, and just, yeah, the Greek chippy / crispy cod for me. When it comes to chippies in Tameside, it's just, like I've already said, head and shoulders above the rest. What would you say, Leah? Anything to add to that? I know this one's not been my best top 5, but we are clutching at straws at the minute. We've done every other like genre of food, and we'll get more creative with it. But is anything else what you'd say about the fish and chips?
Because we've got loads of favourite fish and chip places, but they're not in Tameside.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, the Greek chip is definitely the best.
Greek chippy / crispy
and
cod.
they also, I know they're a chippy, but they also do Greek food, which adds to more
Exactly.
flavour. So yeah, all the food from there is just stunning. You can't beat it there. I've never had a mad meal or chippy from there.
No, and they always do they have like mad deals on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Can't remember, it's like 2 gyros for one or something, isn't it? Or 2 fish and chips for one. Yeah, that's my recommendation. Let me know what your favourite places for fish and chips in Tameside, guys. If I've missed any off, if there's any Chineses. To be honest, I've never rated the fish and chips from a Chinese. When I get a Chinese, I just don't get fish and chips. But if there's any that you think might even be a contender, let me know. And let me know another top 5 I can do, because we're getting a bit short now, you know what I mean? I've been doing this for weeks now, and I am struggling to think of one, so I need help from you guys if anyone's still watching. Yeah, big up, see you on the next one. Give the chippies a go, what I mentioned. Let me know if you think they're good. If you think they're shit, call me out. People love calling me out when I've recommended somewhere, don't they? And they don't like it. So I'm always up for seeing the reviews, your opinions anyway. So yeah, thank you. See you in a bit.